Hi, I'm Dr. Rashmi Bismark with Yoga Medicine. Have you ever been curious about meditation? Been wondering what it really is? I once had a mindfulness teacher trainer explain it to me this way. She said, meditation and medicine both come from the same Proto-Indo-European root med, M-E-D, which means to measure. So if medicine is restoring an individual to one's full measure, then meditation might be considered the recognition of one's fullest measure. And I love that, especially being a doctor, because I firmly believe that in the right settings, meditations can sometimes be a powerful form of complementary medicine. It can be a supportive adjunct to other therapeutic approaches and lifestyle practices for promoting health and resilience. So meditation at its core is an intentional practice for training our ways of paying attention to ourselves and wholeness, as well as in relationship with our lives. It trains attention in terms of both the modes of attending, as well as the qualities of how we attend. So the two broad categories of attentional styles of meditation train either our ability to focus and concentrate, or our ability to be open and receptive. So focus styles use a singular defined focusing tool for the mind to keep coming back to. So examples could be the breath, for example, or a word or a phrase, or a sensation in a particular part of the body, like in the hands or the feet. So when awareness of the mind's natural tendency to wander arises, that repetitive focusing object provides a familiar experience to settle attention back into. These styles encourage a sense of calmness. Open monitoring styles of meditation train more observation and flexibility. So this is a way of paying attention to experiences as they arise in awareness, without particularly needing to get entangled in interpretations about them or needing to change them. It's a recognition and being with life unfolding just as it is. It's encouraging a witnessing, non-reactive, alertness sense of attention. So within these two attentional styles, depending on one's intentions for practice, meditation can also generate a relationship with various helpful qualities or attitudes of engagement that support these kinds of calm and alert attending. So qualitative, or also called generative styles of meditation, include practices that might more actively train a connection to things like relaxation and peace, or a sense of appreciative joy, gratitude, or a caring sense of kindness and compassion. It could also connect to places of strength and resilience or creativity within. In the context of specific cultures, some practices may even invoke support from various spiritual or religious beliefs for inspiration, and others might rely purely on the direct experience of our common humanity. The styles and possibilities for meditation practice are endless, and they exist in various forms throughout the world. If you are interested in starting meditation practice, the most important thing really is finding something that meaningfully works for you. So let's take a minute to explore a bit of practice together, right here if you'd like. So go ahead and find a posture that can support you for the next 5 minutes or so. And whether that's seated, standing, or laying down. So once you're there, just allow yourself to get oriented and settle in. Maybe noticing the places of contact between you and the cushions, the seat or the floor beneath you. Maybe noticing the temperature or the weight of your feet against the floor, or your hands resting into your lap or beside you. Feeling into those sensations of grounding, and just remembering that these are touch points you can come back to any time during the practice. And if you'd like, you can keep your eyes open or if it's comfortable for you, just allowing the eyes to close here. Now, before we start, let's just take a moment to set an intention for this practice. So, allowing yourself to pause here, connecting to something you value or feel you might need right now. So, maybe it's simply finding some rest or connecting to an engaged sense of interest and care. Sometimes it seems like there's so many intentions we might carry for ourselves. So just pausing here to pick something that really matters most to you right now. Maybe that simply means to be present with this practice. So once you're ready, allowing your attention to rest upon the processes here of listening and receiving sounds. So for the next few moments, we're going to explore this ability for being a receiver to all sounds. Not necessarily focusing in on any one particular sound, but receiving all sounds here in the environment with kind interest and care. So whenever the mind wanders to other thoughts or experiences, honoring yourself for noticing the wandering and gently guiding attention back to hearing. Maybe it's hearing my voice or hearing sounds around you. And you may already be noticing your mind wandering, naming your sounds that you're hearing, telling stories about them, just seeing if it's possible here to let go of that chatter and separate that naming and storytelling from this experience of just hearing and listening with an appreciation. Holding all of these sounds equally. Receiving this symphony of your life right now. Maybe noticing how some sounds come and go very quickly, while others tend to linger. Maybe noticing too how much silence can also be a part of this hearing. So sounds and silence coming and going, all in this field of hearing and receiving. Perhaps appreciating this ability within for you to be aware of all of this. That even though the sounds may be coming and going, there's a part of you that's able to be with it and hold space for that. Just noticing the quality of your attention and your presence right now. When you're ready, maybe taking a couple of deep breaths here in and out. Bringing a bit of movement back to the fingers and toes, and if your eyes have been closed, allowing them to open here. So this is just one example of a style of meditation practice, of which there are many. I hope maybe you found this a little bit useful today. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you again soon. Thank you.